And some of these people are still trying to figure out how you were able to defeat them. Because they know they played themselves coming against you. They played themselves because you were never the type of person that somebody would have to go out and tell lies on. You were never the type of person that other people would have to go and recruit others to come up against. But since they did, more distractions, y'all. But since they did, they done it not because you are this vicious type of person, because you are this problematic type of person. They seen how strong you are. And they already knew that they would have to run in packs to try to bring you down. Some of these people don't even like each other, but they clicked up together just off of not liking you. You were never the type of person that they should have used so much force to come up against. You're not that type of person to begin with. Like, it just is what it is with you. A conversation can be had or not, and life still goes on. Like, that's the type of energy, that's the type of vibe you give. Like, you have never been this pushy type of person, this argumentative type of person. You avoid conflict at all costs. These people are so taken over by the enemy, and they never even stopped to take account that you were never that type of person. They never even thought, you know what, let's not take it this far. Let me adjust my phone, y'all. They never thought, let's not take it this far. This much force is not needed for them. Instead, baby, they wanted to stick it to you as hard as they could. They wanted to give you everything they had. And it wasn't just them. They recruited so many people to come up against you with them. For nothing. All for nothing. It was all unjust. And this is what upsets God the most. You are a chosen vessel. They should have never tried to come up against you to begin with. That was a no. That was a no-no. I can't stress that enough. I would never want to be in the crossfire of what God is doing in the middle of punishing someone for coming up against his chosen one. When you come up against a chosen vessel, you got to worry about your finances being depleted, your household being messed up, your wife, your husband, your children. Baby, you got to worry about all that. You got to worry about all that when you come up against one of God's chosen ones. You just really don't know. People really don't know how much they have gotten themselves into so much spiritual debt for coming up against you. A person that really didn't need all of that force. It didn't call for that. They're trying to figure out how you were able to defeat them. Now they know. They know they played themselves. They know that everything they done against you, it ended up hitting them. And it's sad. It's a sick story that somebody would come up against a chosen vessel. Now, I'm not saying that chosen ones, we're not perfect. We go through things. We go through normal human things. And every chosen one, baby, we have more stories of being disobedient than the normal person does. We have more stories because the enemy attacks us even harder, especially before we knew who we were. The enemy attacked us at every angle from childhood. So we have so many stories. We're not perfect whatsoever. But now that you have stepped into your power and you know who you are, you avoid conflict. You've never been the type of person to be in the middle of conflict to begin with. But you make sure to avoid it. You're probably always by yourself. I know you don't connect with the crowds. I know you don't. So for a person to use as much force as they used to come up against you, it was unnecessary. And it did nothing but cause them to play themselves, because that's exactly what they've done. And now they've got to deal with the consequences. Now they've got to deal with the ditch that they've dug for themselves. Everything they wanted for you, and I mean everything, these people stole from you. They wanted to kick your back while you was already down, lied on you, smeared your name to all kinds of people that you didn't even know. They have to pay for that. Your situation could have gone a whole lot smoother than what it did had these people not been taken over by the devil. Just like I said the other day, people are realizing that playing superhero for the devil has gotten them nothing but a life filled with turmoil, chaos, confusion, pain, a whole lot of loneliness, sleepless nights, poverty. They were warned, but they didn't take heed. I love you. You're going to be all right.